check this thing out. I had to put a come along from this corner to the back. All right, guys, check this out. Got it all painted. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am back to work on the 2019 Acura NSX. And as most of you guys seen in the previous video, I got the front damaged section cut out and installed the new one. So what I'm going to be focusing on today is getting everything sanded and grind down and ready for weld. And hopefully by the end of the episode, I'll have it all welded in and maybe even painted. I'm going to start by removing the front section and clean up the welds on the actual body and then move on to the frame piece. I got all the welds cleaned up, all sanded down, and I'm going to move on to the frame piece. I'm going to go ahead and get all the surfaces where it's going to get welded cleaned up, install it. Cleaned up all the spots that are going to be welded, nice and prepped. Now let's go ahead and install it onto the car. And got the frame installed. I had to put a come along from this corner to the back to get it nice and square. I'm going to go ahead and start tack welding it. What I'm going to do first is get it all tacked in and make sure it's all nice and square. And I'm not going to bore you guys with the weld process, so I'll catch you guys after I get it all tacked in. Show you guys that it's nice and square. I got the trim gauge here. I'm going to put it in the hole on that side, and then we're going to go on the outer hole here. And as you can see, it goes perfectly right in the middle in this hole. And then if we go on the other side, do the same thing, but the opposite hole. And then to the same exact hole like on this side. Put the trim gauge in, perfect. Just exactly what we need. So nice and square. I'm gonna go ahead and tack it in. Got it all tacked in. Everything's looking good. All the tacks are done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of it welded in. Looks like we got a package delivered. Pretty sure I know what this is. Should be the carbon fiber hood. Let's open it up and inspect it and check it out. This is how it comes packaged. All bubble wrapped, and the actual hood is all wrapped in plastic. Let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at it. check it out. Let's get back to welding. All right, I got it all welded. Looks really good, turned out amazing. All the welds look really nice. Let's go on the other side. Same thing on this side, everything turned out really good. So the next step will be to start sanding everything down. Apply some primer and paint it. Sand it down. I'm going to use a DA sander with some 320 grit. And I'm gonna feather out the existing paint. That way I can actually blend the paint into the existing paint. So I'm gonna hit all the spots where I've sanded down to feather it out. I'm gonna cover up everything that I don't want to get painted with some plastic. I went ahead and taped it all off and waxed and grease removed it all, wiped it down. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit it with some primer, a thin coat of primer, and then hit it with some paint. While the paint is drying, I just got a few packages and I think I know what it is. It might be the front bumper. So let's go check it out. So this is the front grille piece on the bumper. I want to show you guys how Honda packages their stuff. I already went ahead and opened this and already looked at it, but I want to show you guys how good the quality is in packaging. They got an expandable foam that they brought up. Just fits this grill perfectly. Man, that looks good. Can't wait to see this bumper assembled. I also want to show you guys the bumper pieces that I bought. This is the passenger side bumper piece. I bought these two used. I got a really good deal on it, so I couldn't pass it up. This one came all the way from Poland, and this one, they're both in really good shape. Got lucky and this is the same color, but still I'll have to repaint it. That way we have a perfect match. The next part is it should be the lower grill or the lower lip. Yep, that's exactly what this is. This is the actual bottom lip. Let's put this aside. This should be the top trim. And this will be paint to match to the actual body color. This is the upper lip, or the actual trim that runs on top of the grill. Well, let's go ahead and assemble this bumper and see how it's going to look. Man, check this thing out. Got it all painted. Turned out amazing. I went ahead and painted the whole front frame section so it all matches. And it looks really good. You would never say that it's ever been replaced or damaged. I'm really happy with how it turned out. With that being said, the front frame section is finally done. That means that I can move on to the next step, which is reassembly. I could start reassembling the harness, all the radiators and coolers, and move on to the suspension. And once the suspension is on, this thing can roll around on its own wheels. But unfortunately, this is going to be a wrap for this video. If you enjoyed watching, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. That would really help out. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.